Alright. Back like I never left. You know, neck rim went successful, but definitely not happy with the flavor choices, I'll tell you that much, but got strawberry, man. I don't really like strawberry, but I guess it'll do. The TPMS is just purely because my winter wheels don't got TPMS sensors. The fuck? I don't need all that, so we're gonna turn on the party fun mode, the I want to wrap around a tree going 140 mode, and then once the idle drops, we'll get rolling. Then turn on my seat warmer, but hopefully this looks good enough for y'all. I apologize if it feels like you're in the stratosphere. So let's address the obvious thing. So as far as burbles, I have very minimal burbles. So how I like burbles, and this doesn't go for everyone, but how I like burbles, I like just one pop, just one singular loud pop. So that was a quiet one, but if you could hear, all I did there was one pop. We don't have as I'm fucking going down. So what are you doing, bro? You're on a fucking bike. Fucking dumbass. Speed bump, that was probably a stupid idea. But yeah, like I said, first and second gear basically don't exist. They are just a good way for me to learn throttle control. So as far as suspension, everything is completely stock. So by the time I'm single turbo, my plan is to have, maybe, we'll see, M3 control arms. I am without doubt 100% doing XTA coilovers. Just that way everything. Just that way everything, you know, will actually work when I'm big turbo, and I'm not gonna just be spinning every single fucking gear like I currently am. And that probably attributes half to tires, half to suspension, because this thing's at 158,000. It's stock fucking suspension. Like, yeah, it's M Sport, it's socks, it's high quality by all means, but fuck me, dude, this shit's probably like borderline blow. But the fronts are definitely more substantially worn. That's pretty obvious, because when I'm doing pulls, you'll see how much the front end just fucking lifts up like crazy. And that's purely, what the hell are we doing here? What, can no one drive? Welcome to Lancaster City, I guess. But yeah, no, suspension is without doubt something that, oh damn, he got magged, bro. That's why we can't drive. That motherfucker got magged. But yeah, suspension is something I definitely am going to be buying next. My most recent purchase was a fuel pump that was around, I don't know, 800 bucks or something like that. But as far as price when it comes to modding this car, it's just kind of out of the picture. If you want something cheap, you're not going to buy a fucking used N54. It's just, Jesus, that was loud. It's not rocket science. You're not going to buy a fucking used N54 if you want something cheap and reliable. If you truly want a BMW, or you want that E9X experience, that raw driving experience, get an N52. Get a manual if you can. Actually make it somewhat fun, but I don't know. I'll do a little baby pool. But yeah, by no means slow, by no means fast. It's definitely that happy medium of, oh shit, this bitch kind of moves, and you know, most things on the street are gapping it. But as far as your everyday traffic, I can't even begin to tell you what the hell would get near gapping this. because it's probably around, I mean, it's without doubt 400 horsepower, crank that is, but as far as wheel, I'd say probably closer, I don't know, 390. MHD is a lying son of a bitch. Those people that are like, oh, I'm full bolt-on, I'm 440 horsepower. No, the hell you're not. Crank, maybe. On 93, no way in hell, dude. Full ethanol is a different story. Full ethanol with stock turbos, if you have everything truly full bolt-on, including inlets, outlets, upgraded fueling, upgraded fuel lines, that type of thing. If you're fully E, you can without doubt get very close to, or if not scratch that 500 wheel horsepower mark. But that being said, those stock turbos, they're gonna be fucking crying. They're not gonna be happy by any means. You're gonna be running, what, 21, 22, 23 pounds of boost. They can run more without doubt, but it's just more how long are they gonna last. Granted, you buy it from FCP, you get that lifetime warranty on them, you run 24 pounds of boost and you go, I don't give a shit when they blow. That's a different story. You're just gonna be doing a turbo job way more than you'd like to, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons I want to go single. It just makes everything a lot easier. It just, with a doubt, everything's right in front of you. Obviously with the top mount, it's all right at the top. You don't have to worry about a thing. Bottom mount, it's gonna be more of a pain in the ass to work with everything, but oh my god. Fucking fat ass motherfucker walking across the street. God damn. But yeah, top mount's definitely gonna be easier, but once we hit these little back rows on this turn off, I'll stop yapping and we'll listen to the IS. I want to say have sound clips of with my mics that I have, as far as turbo noises and exhaust noise. Maybe I'll get super high and figure out how to do the mics with the GoPro, but as of now we're just using the GoPro audio. Just that way everything's easier. Oh, something in the fucking road. It looks like a bag. Okay. And as you see, we don't have a check engine light somehow. Kind of surprised, I'm not gonna lie, because that was a lot of abuse. But yeah, these tires definitely don't work well. That is, that's pretty apparent. But yeah, don't wanna be too reckless. I'm not trying to get pulled over, and so yeah, we'll love to drift that corner, but we got a little speed bump. Last thing I need to do is fucking run from the police while I'm doing a YouTube video, so. But yeah, as you see, she definitely likes to get sideways. And that being said, as far as the suspension, you can definitely tell it's a little loose, a little more sloppy than you like this quick of a car to be. Point proven. But I like to think I'm very comfortable with this car, so I know how it reacts. I know when it wants to try to throw me into a pole. And that being said, it's all with throttle. So if I fucking floor it around a corner, no shit is gonna try to kick out the rear. It's a rear-wheel drive 400 horsepower car. So it's purely just driver mod. You hear that term a lot for a reason. But if you put an F1 driver behind a Fiat and you put the average guy behind a 1,000 horsepower car, they're getting smoked every day of the week. They don't understand how to drive that car. So it's purely just driver mod. But yeah, once after this stop sign, I'll stop yapping and we'll let the car talk. And I hope y'all know I'm freezing my fucking dick off for this, so this better be worth it. don't want to give it too much thought around the turns, because before you know it, you're gonna go whoop, and your ass end's gonna kick out. Big bump. Oh, I actually gripped there. This car in front of me is probably like this asshole BMW. Also, the only mechanical flaw on this vehicle, literally the only fucking thing, is my my motor doesn't work anymore for my my windshield wipers or the washer fluid. So that's in the fucking literally in the fender. So I'm like, fuck that, I'm not doing all that. So I just suck it up, and I have, you know, wipers obviously, but I don't get any fucking fluid. So that is the only, damn, that was loud. That is the only mechanical flaw on this car, besides the P2C not working. And that, the P2C not working is purely from me, nothing else. That is, that is me being a dumbass when I was putting the bumper back on, and I think I switched one of the sensors, because it works sometimes, and other times it throws an error. So I think I switched one of the sensors, which I don't know how. It's kind of fucking retard proof, but I guess I was just trying to do it quick, and before you know it. But I don't know. But yeah, that's really it as far as issues with her. It's pretty rare for an M54. Oh yeah, and we do have brand new brakes and rotors, so that definitely helps. Oh, why is this pussy going so slow? Yeah, now you see why, bitch. Not gonna go too fast on these roads, because I'm not trying to get pulled over or have to run from the cops. Rather just do a relatively chill cruise. Also would help if I could fucking see, but good thing I know these roads well. And brake, turn in. Oh my god, my brakes just did not brake. That was more or less tires rather than brakes, because the brakes did their job, tires did not. But it's wet out, it's pretty cold, and these tires are fucking dog shit, and this is a pretty quick car, so what are you gonna do? Maybe brake a little earlier. Yeah, dude, this thing just fucking spins. See, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. So, all right, picture this. You go on YouTube, you're looking up, fuck, I don't know, N54 single turbo. You see a video of some dude doing a pull, you know? He goes first, second, third, fourth. He's about to hit fifth, and he goes, fuck it, let me just put it in neutral. Why? Why? I will never, oh shit. Slipped the clutch a little too much there. Having a little too much fun. Jesus fuck. Yeah, no, like I was saying about the whole clutch thing, I don't understand why people put in neutral when they're going like 150. Like, I don't know, at least put in like fucking 6th gear or something. Like, I'll just never understand, because before you know it, you're gonna go to brake or turn or try to do something, it's gonna feel so sloppy because it's not in gear. Like, I truly do not understand why. But I don't know, it seems like it's usually those UK ass motherfuckers, but I don't know. Gotta turn on the defrost so I can actually see. Last thing I'm trying to do is fucking flip my IS while I'm doing a video. I almost said that, wow, it actually took that turn pretty well. Then I fucking lost traction. And yet again, like I said, cannot blame the car by any means, because these are ass tires and shit suspension. So this is not the car's fault. Kind of my fault, but purely just old worn out components that they're doing their best, dude. They're trying. I'll tell you that much. Because I abused the living shit out of this car like it was meant to be driven. Even though it's a one of, I think, like 13 or one of 17, something like that. The manual really bumps up those numbers for you Corvette guys. But yeah, no, it's just an IS. It's nothing insane, but that does not mean I don't fucking absolutely love this car, whether it was one of 30,000 or one of one. This car is amazing. I have no complaints. I truly wouldn't trade it for, I wouldn't trade it for anything else besides like a GT3 RS, I guess. But no, this car's been amazing to me. I really hope y'all can't hear those burbles because they're pretty obnoxious. Jeez, dude. Put the windows down so you can hear these fucking obnoxious ass burbles. I don't know, it's like some days it'll do the most obnoxious burbles on the man, and other days it's tame and timid. And I'm like, well, maybe it's just some days I'm getting the down pipe hotter. But I've tried to keep the variables pretty relative, and I don't know. I think the car just kind of does as it pleases. Oh, I was gonna go right, but this slow fuck, so I guess I'll go straight. That was pretty good. We spun, but that was pretty good. Can't lie, for a second gear start, that wasn't that bad. See, this is a good time for me to learn how to handle this car when it's spinning, rather than when I have like 550 wheel horsepower. So definitely not a bad idea to get comfortable with it. Up here is my my friend's house, so we might have to do a little pool for him. anti-lag on stock turbos, so it's pretty uneventful, but definitely does work. See, those burbles are too much. Like that. I prefer, I get on the gas, I let off the gas, and it's pop. That's it. Like that. Just one pop. That's all I want. That's all I need. That's all I want. I know there's a big ass pothole. So, there it is. All right, baby, pull. We're still spinning. We're still spinning. We're still spinning. All right, a little too fast. A little too fast. There's cops in on this road, but that's pretty good. Gonna drive like a normal human being and let the oil drop down in temp a teeny bit. Or actually, I'll just turn the heat on. Use up all that warm coolant, cool it down a little bit. Look at this bing braking place. Look at this. Watch. Look at that. Look how quick it's dropped. Yeah. It's called using your brain right there. Or you could be a normal human and put on sport or track cooling, but it's winter and my water pump doesn't need to be mapped the fucking track when it's 30 degrees out normally, because I'm never driving this car really. So I currently have just letting my water pump do as it would from factory, letting it do all the normal maps, which is economy. That's around like, I think it's around like 240 degrees. That's for obviously fuel economy. 220 is more as an intermediate, and then drops down all the way to like 180-ish when you're ripping on it, obviously. See, watch. How much do you want to bet this guy's gonna turn right? Because that's where we're going. How did I fucking know? How did I fucking know? It's like the minute I want to go fast, God's like, yeah, fuck you, suck my dick. Look at this. This guy could not go any slower if he wanted to. He's probably fucking flooring it right now. You see all that condensation? Look at that. I might just turn in the neighborhood, let this dumbass get some room, and then do one last rip for y'all. I'll do full windows down, no talking. We'll see how it sounds. Can't imagine it's gonna sound good, but don't know till you know. So I know these roads better than you, bucko. Thank God that car wasn't turning left. I didn't even fucking see him. Alright, we're gonna turn the heat off. I'm gonna put one. We're gonna do a little cool down lap because that was definitely a little too much limiter than the car would like. We don't stop at stop signs since we drive a BMW. This is called common knowledge. coast. Let oil temp drop a little. And no one's coming because we don't stop at stop signs. That's the way we drive a BMW. And look at that. Look how dirty those fucking windows are. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, look at this. So it's like my PDC works like 60% I'd say. But as you see, it's blanking. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. It's definitely very spontaneous and not well constructed, but it's a raw ass video. You get to see a driving IS, and what more could he really want? So go ahead and shut her off, put her in gear. Look at this beauty. Come on now. How can you not want to own one of these? But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.